Good afternoon and welcome into the Fly for Fun show. Today is November 17th, of course, just a little over a week away from Thanksgiving 2021. It is our 46th show of the year, CaptainRay, and we're moving along toward that big anniversary date on December 29th. And we'll talk a little bit later about that. We're going to do some special prize giveaways on that. That'll be our 1 year show. We got two great guests tonight. We got Kai, a Lone Star UAV, and Jenna C, who were both at Spin Up, and we had the pleasure of meeting, and we had a great time, talking to Kai and Jenna took some pictures over at Spin Up for the event for Kelly, and we'll talk about that. And of course, Kai was just a little bit taller than most people, but we'll get into that later. In the back room a while ago, I asked him if he hadn't grown since Spin Up, because that picture, I was standing basically on the table, and I still wasn't as tall as Kai, so. But great guy. We had fun hanging out, and him and Chris Waters are big buddies, and Kelly, and they had a great time at Spin Up. Let's see, we got some Fly for Fun stickers and some other stickers we'll be giving away by picking a number, and we are giving away a SD card this month for the. We got two Part 107 questions that we do every night, every week, and we put we put one person each. 2 chances per night to get in here, and right now I think we have 6 people so far in there eligible, and we'll pull for that at the first of next month. I do want to remind everybody about, of course, the second annual South Florida Drone Meetup. That's coming up April 2nd, and we got some sponsors. Of course, Robbie Gray with World Drone Community. We got Pilot Institute, and some of the members of Ridmug, Mark Fisher and his crew, are helping out with sponsorships. And we'll talk about that. And a couple of happy birthdays. I think Michael Blade's wife, Allison, had a birthday one day last week, I think it was. And Angie Hope, Chris's wife. So, and if anybody had any other birthdays, would like to wish them a happy birthday this week. And I guess that's it. Check out the Fly for Fun page, the group page you could post. We got the new drone guide, too. I'll get you a copy of that if you need it. Just email me or CaptainRay, or we'll get it to you. And Ray, I know you're getting ready to go back to Florida, and I know you had a great, meetup yesterday, a little mini meetup.
I've got my cup right here. Proud to be a snowbird.
So welcome in, Captain. And I know you had y'all flew yesterday.
Thanks. I tell you, it's amazing because I'm gonna miss flying in New York. To be honest with you,
yeah, you've done a lot of flying. You've done a lot of meetups since you got back.
The man, the myth, the legend. Anybody know who he is? His name is Mark Fisher.
Y'all had a good time
even
yesterday.
In the chat yet. But anyway, Mark is such a great guy. And then, those guys, Lawrence and Herman, heard that I was going up there. So they asked if they could join. And obviously we said, sure, we'd love to have you. And we had a great time flying. We went to Battleship Cove in Fall River, Massachusetts, But first, I stopped at Mark's house, and I had the grand tour of his mansion. He lives in a mansion. A lot of people don't realize that, but he showed me his studio and everything. And
yeah,
he's got 2 big guard dogs that almost took my leg off when I walked in. But then we went on for breakfast, and Mark took us to his favorite place for breakfast. But he almost killed us on the way. He almost.
No, I heard it was CaptainRay Kelly's fault because you was distracting the driver or something.
I know they tried to blame it on me.
I heard Lawrence. I heard Lawrence and Herman's version of it just on that show. So he said you can't get CaptainRay off that cell phone.
But Johnny, I contacted my lawyer today, and I still got pain in my neck, from the whiplash.
Yeah, well, that's right.
But anyway, let me welcome in some people, Johnny.
Absolutely.
TJ was number 1, and Mike Rennick, how you doing? Matt Bagwell, Scotty, Jackrabbit FPV, good to see you. Jim Beauchart, all the way up in Canada, always good to see you. And Chucky Kovacian, Syracuse, New York. But I'm not going to mention where everybody's from. That takes too much time. Lori, good to see you too. And Robbie, how you doing, World Drone Community? And going up the list here, Barry, how you doing? Sorry we couldn't get to visit you. Barry works right in Fall River, and that's where we flew, but we just didn't get time to go visit him at work. He had to work, otherwise he would have been there too. Hey, Michael, Fly Zone, and Maddie, of course. How you doing, Maddie? I'm going up the list, Johnny. going. Jerry Bauer, how you doing? And fly. I said fly zone already. I'm going up, going up. Alan, all the way in Ireland. Always good to see you. Another fellow Irishman,
Yeah.
Um, and I hope to get over there maybe in 2023, Alan. I'm going to get over to Ireland. I promise. Doc Murdoch, good to see you. Carolina Air Shots, how you doing? Greg Pittman, it was a pleasure flying with you and meeting you down in Spin Up. Tammy Jean, good to see you.
Tammy Jean, yeah, she was just a guest not a few weeks ago. Yeah.
I know. And let's see, Johnny, I'm going up the list. Doc Murray. Paul Z. Hey, Paul, my buddy Paul, right here on Long Island. Good to see you. Ogie Tom, how you doing? And I think I saw John Olson, but
John,
sometimes you mix them up.
I see Marcus is in the house. Of course, Mark Fisher. You got Chris Hope is in the house. Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing, Chris? Good to see you. And that was some knife you made. You made that for Rick Halber, and then you ended up giving it to Steve Carpenter. That was a beautiful blade.
It really was, yes.
Max, good to see you, Max, and David, AZ Drone Dude. We got a great crowd in the house, Johnny.
I want to thank everybody.
Hey, the man, the myth, the legend is in. He's in the chat.
Yeah, Mark's in the house. I see Sergio and
I was just talking about you, how you almost killed us.
Yeah. Well, we'll get into that. We'll have to ask, Lawrence and Herman. I heard their version. So,
but Captain, anyway, Michael Wright, good to see you. How you doing?
Captain,
all right, we'll get back to some of the names.
Yeah, and Captain, you get ready to go back to Florida, right?
Yeah. I leave on Sunday. I'm looking forward to it. I really am. I love Florida, and I'll be flying down there in the warmer weather, and I'll be able to use my boat again. So it's just going to be great, no doubt about it. And we got that South Florida drone meetup on April 2nd, and if anybody wants to give me a commitment tonight, I will add your name to the list.
Yeah, Ray, I'm gonna let this run a little bit. While this is the little thing you did, a spin up, and of course I know we had a blast over there.
Yeah, this is my part two video.
Michael Wright
picked me up at the airport, man. And thank you, Michael. I really appreciated that. Yeah. And I can't say enough about Spin Up and how great it was. There's the crew that was staying at the Spring Hill Suites, the Marco.
Yeah. We had a blast.
He's such a gentleman, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah, I got my Spin Up shirt right over there. I was going to hold it up. But there's Marcus, and Ron and his wife, Susan. But, man, that was a great hotel to stay at. It is good old Rob Cabada.
Yeah.
I mean, we could fly right there, right outside the hotel, But we had a great time.
It was a great place to fly.
When they pulled my name from the hat, I almost fell off the chair. I mean, that. Not from the hat, but from the jaw.
And that drone really, away. Yeah, DeMarco tried to talk me into riding that bike right there, but he was trying to get me in trouble.
I got to give a lot of credit and thanks to Elijah May of Robotics. He's the one that pulled my name. But anyway, hats off to you, Kelly. First class event, no doubt about it. I hope that the South Florida drone meetup can come up to your expectations one day, and I hope to see you there. But anyway, Johnny, we did a lot of flying at Spin Up, didn't we?
We did, yeah. It was. I tell you what, we did a lot more flying than I really expected to. I know, but it was so easy to fly right there. Just steps away from the hotel, and it was a great place to fly. It was. Had a lot of people walking and stuff, but everybody was very cordial. And I don't think they had one little fisherman that I think he kind of smarted off to us one time. But he was.
Oh really? I missed that.
But no, he was. But it was fine. But it was a great event. I don't really know what could have made it better.
And our two guests tonight, we met them at Spin Up.
Yep, we did.
And that was great, and we know that everybody in the chat's going to love them. There's no doubt about it. So,
I'll tell you what, let's pop this first question, and then we'll get Kai in here.
All right, I'll read it. What is the minimum age to be eligible for the remote pilot certificate? A, 15, B, 16, C, 17. That's an easy one.
We'll keep up with the answers, and
yep. See who gets the first one.
Right now, we got that's the names in the hat. We got Jenna C, John.
I think we got a winner. We got a winner already, Johnny. Jerry Bauer, I think, got it first.
Yeah, and
congratulations, Jerry.
We'll keep up with that. Well, with no further ado, if you want to introduce Kai, we'll get Kai in here because
I'll tell you,
he's looking at me funny, and
Kai,
I don't want to get him mad.
It was amazing, and I wish I had the picture, but your picture beat my picture. But when I met him, he put his arm right on my shoulder, and I was looking up. I'm saying, "Oh my Lord, look how big this guy is." I'm not going to get him mad at me. But anyway, Kai comes all the way from San Antonio, Texas. Kai, how you doing?
Kai, welcome in.
Howdy, y'all.
Welcome. And your channel is Lone Star UAV, and you got a great channel there, no doubt about it.
Yeah, and Kai does a live stream too. Yeah, so a great guy to watch, and we had fun at Spin Up.
Well, my live stream is on Tuesday, so Tuesday a little earlier, 5:30 Central, whatever that works out for whatever time frame you're in.
And it's primarily a workshop type live stream, right?
Well, I call it live from the workbench, but I mean, we start out with drone related subjects, and then there's no telling where we end up at.
Yeah, no lie.
Yeah. We may end up somewhere completely different.
Well, I started watching you when you co-hosted with Dad Random, and I immediately liked you, just listening to you. But I was so glad to meet you at Spin Up. Really, I'm not just saying it.
That was the best part. That was the best part about Spin Up, to get to meet all the people that you see.
Absolutely, yeah.
I do host a monthly meetup here in Texas too, and we had a bunch of folks coming in. Texas Art, Michael Wright, he comes down from Dallas because he's actually buying property near where we're flying.
Yep.
Chris Hope's coming down. Jerry, the high school teacher.
Oh yeah, Jerry. Yeah.
Drone Obsessed Jerry.
Yeah, Drone Obsessed Jerry. There you go.
Great guy. Yeah.
Kelly comes down Sunrise. We got a bunch of people. Lee basing out of Yellow Rose Drone. He comes up from Santown. There's a new guy, Lone Star Ariel, that comes in. We got a bunch of people. We usually have about 10 to 15 people show up for the monthly meetup that we do. That's great.
That's great that you get together monthly. Really.
Kai, is that mostly? Is that all FPV or?
Here, Third Eye is another one that comes regularly to the meetups.
Kai, is that mostly FPV? Is what y'all do?
Either or. It doesn't matter. It can be FPV. It can be camera drone. You can have a remote controlled car.
I got you.
Fixed wing. It doesn't matter. We don't discriminate. We'll pick on anybody. I mean, we invite anybody.
Even Chris Waters, you let come, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but strictly for the entertainment value.
He's such a great guy too. Really.
You better watch it.
You just gotta watch it, because with him, he actually gonna have to start reading people that rights. You got the right to remain silent.
Hey,
because anything you say can and will be used against you in one of his videos.
Yeah, because he will make a little snippet of you, and
yeah.
You'll be out there on the internet forever.
So Kai, if you don't mind, let me ask you, how did you become involved with flying drones, and any other personal information you want to share?
Actually, that is my brother kind of got me started. So my brother obviously lives in Germany. He did actually some fixed wing a few years ago, but that didn't work out so hot. He stuck his hand in the prop.
Oh, wow.
While it was running.
Oh, wow. Oh.
Yeah. If it wouldn't have been for his wedding band, he would have lost a finger in the process. You would think an engineer that actually builds airplanes for a living, would know better than sticking his fingers into the engine of an airplane. But I'm not going to say nothing, okay? He's just not the brightest child.
Okay.
Obviously,
what was your first drone? Let me ask you this. What was your first drone?
Just on a side note, he just got certified firefighter too. So I don't know how that works, but
thank you for his service.
But yeah, my first drone was actually the original Mavic Air.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And that was actually, at about the time when the Mavic Mini came out, and I looked at all these different drones, and I'm like, the only difference is, one had to be registered, the other one did not. And no, the Air just offered so much more than what the Mini did, so I went for the Air.
Yep. I got it right in my bag over here. I don't have it out. I got my favorite drone out right here. This is my favorite for another week or so.
Just for I'm about to say, just for
a
couple more days,
the big dog comes in.
Then you're gonna be cheating on the Air 2S.
Yeah.
Actually, well, my opinion on the Mavic 3 is I'm probably not too popular right now.
Kai, so you haven't you're not buying it, right?
No.
Okay.
No. It is literally for the photographers, and I'm not a photographer. I actually have this little red green color deficiency. So for me to go out,
I'm colorblind. Yeah.
For me to go out and trying to color grade stuff is probably a useless because it never come out right. So I enjoy the technology. I enjoy building these guys. I always have projects on my bench. This little one that I built. Actually, this little one I sent through the ceiling, but that's a different story.
Johnny, we should have talked about this, but you really got to show that picture I took of you and Kai if you can grab it sometime.
Well, I think Jenna's has some pictures. I think she may have that. I'm not sure. She's gonna show. Yeah. Well, Kai, I mean, was actually,
Johnny had to get on a bench, and you were still tall.
He was making me, look shorter than I was. I mean, I don't know. He's a big guy.
The one thing, we need to get you a hat.
Okay.
So if he stands like that in front of you, that reflection on a bald head of his, it's just killer on your eyes.
Wait, I think we got a bad connection. Oh, there he is.
Oh, that was so funny. Oh my God, that's a first, Kai. That is a first.
Well, Kai.
Actually, I would love to have friends like him because I'm going to use them for my perfect bank heist. Because I'm going to take about 4 bald guys like him, place them on the bank strategically to where if a reflection blinds the cameras, knock out all the security system in one shot.
There you go. Hey,
and nobody be any wiser because there's 4 old guys standing around on the bank. Nobody going to think anything about it.
Hey, Herman, how you doing, Herman? Pleasure flying with you yesterday.
Hey, I'm gonna get you back some kind of way. Don't worry. We'll I got Chris working on. He's snipping snippets from this little video feed here. So be careful what you say.
I'm watching Jenna in the back room, and she's laughing back there.
Yeah. She's
she didn't
she's
know
eating all the shrimp. I don't know. God, Jenna, put the shrimp down. No, but Kai, you know what, Kai, you're from up there, and man, we talked a little bit before the show. I mean, Spin Up, it was just an incredible event. I mean, it was like everybody knew everybody, and I think we do know each other from being in a chat. We see their names, and of course, some people don't know the names; they only know the YouTube channel, and that's kind of strange. But man, it was such especially that Friday night there,
Yeah, no, it was the Friday night actually was probably one of my favorites because it was very low key, very chill, very
right.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, it was a nice venue. It was a great venue right there by the train tracks. You had some, it's just great meeting everybody.
It's actually, here's a funny story. I actually used to live on the other side of the street from.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's an apartment complex down in there. And when I booked a hotel or tried to book a hotel for the event, I was seeing the hotel you all were staying at, and I'm like, it's a little rich, but I didn't want to drive back and forth either. I mean, it's worth in driving distance, but it's too far. I mean,
yeah, and I think that's what made our event so good for us. I mean, we were right there. We walked to the event. We flew right there. I mean, I think once I pulled up, I ended up riding with DeMarco a few places. I never moved my truck again, but it was just so easy to fly. And man, we had 8 or 10. I don't know how many. We had probably 10 or 12 people staying at maybe even more than that at the Spring Hill Suites, and it was nice.
Yeah, well, definitely.
I start looking around, and I actually went on Airbnb, and I found a room in the very same apartments that I used to live in.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. That would have been fun.
For about a quarter of the cost what the hotel wanted.
But what you probably got kicked out of that, when you were staying there, so they wouldn't let you back in. Is that what the problem was?
No. They didn't recognize me.
No, they didn't recognize you.
How could they not recognize you? I think you're the only man in Texas.
I snuck in after dark. I waited till everybody was asleep, and I snuck in through the side gate.
All right, cool. Well, listen, we ask all our guests this, and we should have prepped you so you could even think about it. But if you had one dream location anywhere in the world to fly, where would that be?
Anywhere in the world?
Anywhere.
Yep. Yeah, man, you should have given me a little heads up on that one. I mean,
I figured I knew your answer already, but you didn't pick it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe you're gonna pick it.
Florida, obviously, And
no. Oh, so well, that'll be a good place too, no doubt about it.
Yeah, no, you can put me down for the meetup. And
cool. All right, I'm going to add you to the list. This is the official list, Kai.
Yeah, once you make that list, Kai, you cannot come off of it.
Cancellations already, or is it you can't spell?
Let's see. I'm putting you down. You're number 44, just to let you know.
Oh, wow. Eddie Nunez, welcome in.
Well, there's a number of places. Even in Germany, that I'd like to fly.
That's what I thought you were going to say. Germany. Yep.
When I went in August, I was only there for about a week because I had some family business to take care of, and the weather did not cooperate. I had one morning where we had some sunlight, but the wind was blowing. I mean, it was a whipping. Mm-hmm. And I just no way I was going to put up. I actually took the Mini 2 with me, so I have to deal with all the yahoo that goes with it. Was the bigger drones. I'm trying to find the picture of Johnny and I here in this chat, but I can't find it.
That was a great picture, and I took it. Well, a lot of people took that same picture.
Yeah, I think it's probably yeah. It was fun.
I laughed. I forget who I was talking to when I said, "Look at Johnny over there. I got to take a picture of him."
Actually, Jenna took it right on my phone. Yeah,
next to you guys.
But yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Captain. Let's run this second question, and we'll get Jenna in here.
Oh boy!
All right, this is another easy one. To maintain visual line of sight with the UAS, the remote pilot in command may use the aid of A, binoculars, B, corrective lenses, C, first-person viewing.
It's a little tricky question, so you have to be careful.
But just think about it, and let's see who gets the right answer.
There's only one right answer on those three.
Yeah. You could use an aid. What do you think?
We got a bunch of wrong answers there.
It's the wrong answer. Yeah.
And I'm hitting too, Look, I
think TJ got it.
TJ got it.
It is B.
Yep. Congratulations, TJ.
You can use binoculars only for a short period of time, and of course, the first-person view. But it is the correct answer is corrective lenses.
And Jerry Bauer had got that first one. Yep. Okay. Great. All right.
Well,
so now
I'll tell you
all we got to do is
what scares me more than anything is when you get on Facebook in these like drone community or whatever, and there's the guy saying, "I just got my 107."
Right.
But What do I do when I want to fly FPV?
Well, you know.
Well, you can just study for a test and pass the test, but you really don't comprehend some of the stuff. And that's kind of what some people do, I think.
So Johnny, I know that she ate all the shrimp already, so we got to get Jenna in here.
Yeah, and I tell you,
you
we met Jenna. Of course, Jenna's in some. She has been, I think, on Ken Herron's show, and I see her in the chats, and she does support a lot of channels. So let's welcome in Jenna C. Hey, Jenna.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm just
you're still eating the shrimp?
Yeah, I just finished. Let me just watch it. So.
She's drinking. No, Jenna, it was a pleasure meeting you, and I know you ended up taking a ton of pictures, and of course we want to find out about you, and tell us a little bit about how you got into. I think you were more into photography at first. Is that right? Or
yeah, I am. I got in. I've always liked photography. Since I was in high school, a long time ago, and
a few years, 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was last week. And so, it was 2016. I got my dad a drone. So I moved up here to take care of my dad when my mom passed. So, and he was kind of into drones, I suppose you'd say. I've heard about drones literally all my life. He was flying drones, I think maybe since the 60s or early 70s.
Oh, wow.
So now when I say drones, I don't mean, obviously the ones that, we fly. I mean, I don't even think they were conceptualized at the time. But, these were what they called the target drones that the Army and the Air Force would use to test their ground-to-air and air-to-air missile systems on. And so they were developing at that time the software to fly, the full-scale fighter aircraft, to be able to take them off and land them. And I think the earliest recollection that I remember him doing that was with the F-86s. And that then quickly transferred over to the F-4 Phantoms.
Okay.
And that was in White Sands Missile Range down there at Holloman Air Force Base in New Mexico.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
so we moved down there in 4th grade, 6th grade, and 10th grade. And at about that time, they were starting to expand a little bit and do some more testing down at, I think it was Tyndall in Florida. But for the most part, everything was down in New Mexico. And yeah, he was always talking about the drones. And that was really at White Sands Missile Range. And if you remember, that's where the space shuttle landed once. And it was just something that I just kind of grew up with. And I got a really nice picture of one of the drones that they were working on, I think before the F-4s, or maybe it was around the same time. It's actually
cool. It really is cool.
An F-106 Delta Dart in a left-hand bank over White Sands.
Oh, wow.
With no pilot in it.
Oh, wow.
And that drone is also in like a few, if you Google like the QF program or the drones or whatever, you'll see it come up, but I've got the picture over there signed. And it's a really, really cool picture. I love that picture. So anyway, I've heard about drones all my life. And so he retired, or did he retire? Yeah, I think he retired for the 3rd time because he was that good. Because when a drone would crash, and he's got a crash reel of the F-4 Phantoms.
Okay.
Because the software, they were testing it, they were developing it. Didn't always work, right? I mean, we crash our drones.
Oh, all the time.
They crash the drones. It's kind of spectacular, really. Some on takeoff, some on landing, and it was. I mean, it's quite a fun reel to watch because it's just out there in their truck. I mean, we fly line of sight, or for the most part, but these guys I mean, their line of sight was basically, looking out, watching the thing roll down the runway, my dad was saying, and it would disappear. And it's like, how do you know you're steering it? Well, we don't. So they lost their own visual line of sight themselves, and they just figured, well, it'll take off, when it gets down the end of the runway and gets enough speed. And sure enough, for the most part, it did. But there's a few times it didn't, and you could tell when it didn't. So anyway, long story short, or I suppose that's probably too late to make it short, but I got him a drone. He was, he's retired, wasn't doing too much. I got him a drone, and I think it was a Blue Jay or something like that. I mean, it's just a little drone like this. Had a little
toy drone.
And got it for him for Christmas in 2016. He didn't want to do anything with it. It became spring 2017. He's just kind of, doing his thing, not doing a whole lot. And so, Dad, let's fly your drone. Let's get out. It's a nice day. Let's put it together. Let's learn how to do this. And we put it together, but he wasn't really too interested in it. And so I did. And I took it out in the backyard, hooked it up to his Android phone.
Yeah.
And says, oh my God, you can see pictures on this thing. How cool is this? And video. And I actually made a crash video of that. I actually should have brought that. And so that was like my first foray into flying drones, and even actually trying to make a video. Because I was watching videos and everything. I mean, I'm not like you guys, right? I mean, you guys are content creators. So many people in this stream are content creators. I am a content consumer. So,
well, I think it's so great that you started flying drones with your dad. I really do.
Yep. I tried. I took it to a park and I dragged him along, and he just kind of sat in the chair and he wouldn't fly it. But, I tried. And about that time, the Spark came out. And the Spark. Now I can actually, now this will take it.
That was a cool
Wait. I want to volunteer for that. Can I go first?
Okay. You talking about what I have up on the screen?
Yeah.
What?
Oh yeah, Bill Coast to Coast Drone says he somebody kicked my ass. He hadn't flown a Mavic 3 in a week and still haven't. He's had it for a week. Oh wow.
Well,
maybe the weather's bad in Seattle.
Bill, why weather or what? Why aren't you flying it?
It would be worse the trip to Washington.
Yeah, that Maddie likes that Jenna, the consumer content consumer. I guess we're all a lot of that. We watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm a consummate content consumer. So and I learn from you guys. But that doesn't mean I don't make videos. I mean, I have one video. I love Maine, for instance, and I've got a video of Maine titled "It I Love Maine" about lighthouses and things like that. And I just didn't publish. I just didn't put music to it, so it's not on my channel. There's another one on there that is. But yeah, I mean, for me, it's a little bit about time, but I'll get back to that. I want to get back to the other, the drone thingy. So, I got the Spark, and that was in 2017. By the end of 2017, I had my Part 107. I absolutely just loved it. But I figured, wow,
you went right into getting a Part 107.
Part 107,
yeah. So I've got to take my retest before the end of the year, and this will be my third test then.
Kai, are you 107?
No.
No. Okay.
I'm in the process, but.
So, and I've done a little bit of work with real estate and some, construction bits when they were doing the bridge over here, building the bridge over 81. One of the guys.
Oh, really? You did a state job? That'd be a state job, right?
No, it was a contractor.
Mm-hmm.
So he wanted pictures of the bridge, or one section of the bridge. It was actually the last section of the bridge, which I got while they were putting in the I-beams, and then after that they put on the rebar.
Well, that had to be so cool to fly that.
And yeah, it was really cool. It had the Phantom. Got some really nice pictures for him, way more than what he expected. Blew him away, and especially the resolution with the Phantom just hovering over it, and so a few random jobs here and there. Most of what I do is actually for even Part 107, as you know. Even if you're going to do it for a charity, you still have to have your Part 107.
Yeah.
So one of the things I do spare time is I'm a master gardener, So I'll fly the gardens and give them video for the gardens, or I'll map the gardens, and they can do tree inventory and things like that.
Nice, nice.
So yeah, I got the Spark, Mavic, the Mavic Pro 2, Mavic Air 2, and the Phantom 4.
Oh, wow.
Well, I'd say you got a large fleet there.
I do. I am not going to get the Mavic 3 because right now I'm not doing enough to warrant the cost. One. And two, when I retire, it'll be another tech cycle, I figure, in about 3 years.
Yep.
At that point, then I'll get the next whatever.
Well, about 90 days the way they've been pumping out these drones,
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I love photography. I mean, if I'm usually going to shoot something, as people know, they saw me with my camera. This isn't the one, or this isn't the lens, but I'll use this bad boy right here.
That's a serious lens there.
Yeah, this is my
Hey, there's that picture.
There you go. Yeah,
That's a great picture. I'm a pretty good photographer, aren't I, Jenna?
fantastic.
Well, you
got to capture the moment.
It was, that was guys, that bench was a lot shorter than it looks. I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Kyle was, if you look close, he's
actually, Johnny's a lot shorter than what he looks like.
Hey, Kyle's standing on his tippy toes, guys.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, John. You're lucky Mark Fisher wasn't there, because he would make something of that whole scene.
Just don't let Chris Waters see that picture, please.
Too late. He done got it.
Jenna, and I know you ended up taking a ton of pictures, and I don't, it's been up at the event, and I know I don't know, you was taking them. I guess you was taking them for Kelly or taking them for yourself, but
yeah. 2 years ago, Kelly asked me to take pictures at the spin up. So I did, and he asked me to take pictures this time also. So again, I took pictures at spin up for Kelly. About 1,200.
Oh, wow.
You took that many photos? Oh, my Lord.
Well, when you're taking the photos, it's not just, oh, well, here, let me just snap and hope you catch that perfect moment or whatever. So you just put it on high. I didn't have it on high. I just had it on, multiple exposure. And you would take 2, 3, 4, 5, in a series to make, and you pick out the one.
Jenna, do you want to share? Do you want to share a few of those, or?
Yeah, I can share my phone. I haven't done anything with them. I gave them to Kelly.
Okay.
And
you run a run through whatever.
Yeah.
We'd love to see them. That's for sure. And I do a lot of photos with my iPhone. That's my camera now. I don't even carry my real camera and my GoPro. I had the GoPro in the car and everything, my bag, but I don't even use it.
Yeah, am I sharing my screen, guys? Can you see it?
Yep, there you go.
Yeah. So started out. I'm not going to run through all of these. It's like
just show
1,242 pictures in this series, and these are the JPEGs. So these are the lower resolution ones, but just assembling, people coming in, and it's just Chris, Kelly, and Sean looking all serious.
Not Sean.
No, not at all. But Art and just catching everybody. There's a motley crew there.
The crew. Oh my God, look at that crew.
Yeah, I think Kelly and Kai is back there.
Motley crew.
Yep, that's for sure. But
did you capture any embarrassing moments?
Right there, yeah, there's Kelly. Not too many. I mean, all the guys there were well behaved. I mean, I wasn't the only girl there. There was also Angie was there too.
Angie.
Yeah.
But there's the crowd kind of filtering in, and Mr. Ray there stretching. So, and just literally just a ton of pictures going through. We're going to pick out the best ones, and I really hope it makes a nice, memorable slideshow of the event.
It will. It will. No doubt
it's
about
a lot of, it's a lot of pictures. Here's
that knife. There's that knife.
It's gorgeous.
Jenna, you showed me a couple really close up. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Watch this, guys. Yeah.
Look at that blade. Look at that. Very, very nice, Chris. Really.
Yeah, this is. And I took some nicer pictures if they're coming up.
That's a crew in the back there. Now you had to keep an eye on those guys.
You know how back of the bus syndrome. That's where they are there. The Chris, Troy, puppies.
Wow, you're going through these photos fast. That's cool.
There it is. Yeah.
Look at that. Nice.
That is amazing.
Got the spin up there. So beautiful. I mean, this is just a work of art. It is just gorgeous.
It really
Chris,
is.
Chris, if you're taking orders, let me know.
Yeah, seriously, boy, if he's taking orders, I'm telling you.
He'd be busy. He'd be busy. That's all he'd be doing is making blades for everybody.
Well, he'll never fly drones again.
No,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, Jenna.
Oh, no. This is good. I mean, these are the low res pictures too. These are just the JPEGs. These aren't the RAWs. So, yeah.
Very nice. You're quite the photographer.
So yeah, just then this one here, I kind of like.
Oh wow.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
So yeah, just took a bunch of pictures. Guys flying the drones, Sean with his camera. Jeff and Dennis. He's got the best smile.
Yeah, Dennis is awesome. He
stock, showing how it's done.
How you doing, Steve Jones? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
So yeah, just a bunch of pictures.
And I'm sure Jenna, Kelly will be posting some to his, to the spin up page, or I'm sure y'all will get them out to people, or you'll see them in some other places and Facebook pages and I guess YouTube, and so guys, check those out.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah. So
really, really nice.
And
so Jenna, like we asked Kai, if there's a place anywhere in the world where you could fly, your dream location, where would that be?
Yeah, the first thing that came to mind was, so I'm just going to pop that down. So the first thing that came to mind, I'll stop sharing, and was something, saw recently was, if I could fly there, I think it would be great, but I would want to I want to learn FPV, which with Doc's help with this little kit here, it's going to happen. That Arches National Park. I think it'd be really cool to zip around, do some power loops around some of those arches. Being very respectful, obviously not crashing or doing anything. I mean, this is perfect, right? You're not crashing, you're not hurting anything, not disturbing anything, nobody's around, no park rangers. And then the next place that came to mind was, again, I think would be really cool, would be Carlsbad Caverns.
Oh, okay.
Of course, you'd be able to go and fly and, just a little tiny drone, just, like doing the bowling alleys or, wherever. And,
like they've been doing.
Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool.
And Kai, you fly camera drones too, though, right? I mean, I know you're in the FPV pretty big right now, though, right?
Yeah. No, I got the Mini too, and I got the original Evo.
Oh, okay.
And I'm waiting for the Nano Plus to be released.
Okay, so you're gonna buy the I'll tell.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, realize I'm not supposed to be fluffing my hair here, so I got.
Oh,
yeah,
look at this.
yeah,
We got
yeah,
a
yeah,
cowgirl.
I know,
We got
she
a
just-
cowgirl.
She's doing that to make fun of me. I know, that's okay. Yeah, there
I
you
got
go.
this- I got this at Texas Hatters down in outside of Austin. I love this hat.
Nice hat.
Not a commercial for them, but yeah, no, I got it from them.
There she goes again, Kai. Look.
Well, if you
Well,
get it,
It beats, placing those 4 bald guys around the, bank and then shining a laser out. When you said that, well, if you put a laser there, then you can kind of just zip it around.
Well, I would ask Kai to take his hat off, but
if you put a laser and there was the 4 bald guys, it'd be like cats. They'd be chasing that laser. Then that's not gonna work.
Yeah. So Jenna, I got to put you on the spot. There it is. All right.
Here we go.
There's still some there.
Okay.
No, it's not. I don't see any. Oh yeah, you got some.
Yeah. Come on.
And Kai, I gotta say, you have a very, very cool logo. I like your hat. Very nice. Now, do you sell them on your page or anything on your channel?
Okay, the logo, yes. Actually, the hats are not available on the Teespring site yet.
Oh, okay.
My problem is getting these made at an efficient cost, because right now these things I want like $25 a piece for, and ain't nobody paying that.
Yeah.
So I think that's just too steep. So
well, I have my favorite hat on right here, just to let everybody know, America's finest, supporting law enforcement and abused children.
Yeah, and I gotta say, CaptainRay, this is a new shirt on his show. He gave me this as spin up, so of course I'm suiting it tonight. And I do want to say, guys, Robbie, World Drone Community, this is like a great shirt to fly in because it's reflective. So
nice. They're nice shirts.
He sent me one of these. It kind of look like it's kind of like the highway guys wear, but I tell you what, it'd be great to fly it at night or in the late afternoon or early morning. So go out to the World Drone Community. It's a great shirt. But yeah, guys, they put the number up too.
I might have missed it.
If you're out there in the sun, you don't need that shirt. Just a fraction of your head will get everybody's attention.
But what if I fly on a cloudy day, Kai?
All right, we got the number. I don't know if anybody said it before, but the lucky number is 1. Ken, congratulations. I don't know if anybody got it before, Ken. We'll double check. Oh my God,
Johnny! I think you have more women on your show than I think Ken's got on his.
Oh really? Oh wow. That's we're cool. That's what it is.
You're the most inclusive drone show going on.
No, we just
the winning number. Maddie got it first.
We you were there, and I think Andrew was there. There was I think 2 other. There was actually a lady who won something too. I don't remember who it was, and then they had had a couple of pilots there, and I think it's becoming more. I know Angie had a great time, and I never met her, and I
mean, she's got the coolest. For her drone channel, it's like what I mean, she's like what I want to be when I grow up and do content creation.
When you grow up.
When you grow up.
But anyway, I thought she had a unique way of giving out her stickers. They were attached to these photos that she had made up.
Adventures.
Very, very cool, man.
Yeah, drones, camping. That's what I want to do when I retire. I just want to zip around and
Angie lives in RV full time, so she does get to she'll move around a little bit, so it's pretty cool.
That's what I'm going to do. Like I said, she's what I want to be when I grow up.
Yeah.
So Johnny, I found another picture of you and I where you don't look quite as short.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I'm tall there. Yeah, real tall.
Yeah. And then, of course, I've got my favorite picture right there.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a good one, too. Yeah.
That's a good picture.
That is a good picture. No, it was that. I'll tell you what, that was Kai, I've seen you on live streams, and I think when you stood up in between Kelly and Chris one time on one of the shows, man, I, of course, never realized, guys say, oh my God, he is so tall.
Full grown.
Yeah. Well, I'm still growing. I'm not through growing. That's that's the.
Well, no, we're talking about up, not sideways.
Yeah, that's.
Hey.
Hey, Gene, how you doing, Gene? Good to see you.
Well, guys, I got a couple videos. Let's share. We had a couple people send some in, and we can, of course, continue to talk. Let's see here. Who sent?
We really appreciate the viewers sending in the videos.
This is Rose Burns, who's getting really good at FPV, and she gets to fly with her husband Sam. So it's kind of great that they do this together.
And she's getting good.
Sam is starting to regret.
Not just for boys.
Yeah, no, Rose. I don't know how long she's been flying. I mean, not really that long, and she's taking off, so she's doing really good.
Yeah,
No pun intended.
Sam is starting to regret introducing her to the hobby, because now he's got to sit at home with the kids while she's out flying.
Yeah, no lie. Yeah, and I tell you, and they're digital, of course, and they have a great time.
I just get a kick out of the way these FPV drones fly, and the pilots, they do spins and twirls, and they're zipping around.
I think this is Rose's second flight after some sim time. Yeah, because the simulator. I mean, I personally just have trouble flying in the simulator, but I have trouble flying in the air too. But anyway. But yeah, Rose is really getting the hang of this. So, and her and Sam are having a great time. And I think, like Sam said, it's something they can do together. So, wow.
If you're looking for a good simulator, the DRL one actually has somewhat of a training program.
Oh, really?
To make you do certain things. And
all right.
Well, I got my new controller, the Jumper T Lite today, and I haven't set it up yet. But
I see a new channel coming, Johnny FPV.
No, they already have Johnny FPV. He can really fly. Yeah, that's pretty good, Rose.
Well, I got lift off. That's what I got.
That's what I have, lift off. That's what I'm.
Yeah, so I got the goggles. I'm going to see if I can hook that up to lift off and practice with it.
So, Kai, how long have you been doing FPV?
About a year now.
Okay. And you build, or you did bind and fly, or you build something?
I do both. I bought bind and flies, and I'm building my own. And my latest project's going to be build something under 250.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Good job there, Rose. Right, just some great flying.
Very good, Rose.
And that is Rose, not Sam.
Yeah. Right. And that's what's nice too, is seeing more and more women getting into flying drones, really. And I'm not just saying it because you're on the show, Jenna. I really mean it.
Thank you, Ray.
Jenna, did you fly? It spin down the next day? Would you flying something, or you wasn't?
Yeah, my little Mavic Air 2.
Yep.
That's what I had.
This is okay. This is a big water UAV. Troy sent me this.
I'm sorry I missed you flying, Jenna. I would have filmed you. I would have got you on film.
I was flying that, and then Angie, no, was it? Oh, I think it was Mike. Let me fly his POS.
Okay.
Oh, it's POS.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I liked it. I mean, it flew well. I was zipping all over the place with the goggles. That's the first time I've done it.
Are y'all seeing this? I'm sorry.
No.
No, not yet, Johnny. Yeah.
You all seeing it?
Not yet. No.
Okay, I'm sorry. Let's see here. Let me see what happened here.
I had created a intro for my show, but I'm afraid to do it. Figured I'll blow the whole stream. All right, it's up now, Johnny.
Okay, and this is Troy, big water UAV.
So Troy, nice.
Very nice.
Gorgeous farm.
Wow. Some pretty country right there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, very nice. Yep.
Wow.
Good job.
Very,
All
very
right,
cool.
let's see,
Very cool. Yeah.
Let's see who else.
Yeah.
Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth.
And we really do. We really appreciate people sending them in. And we appreciate you all in the chat that are watching the show too.
This is Barry Mullins. Maine.
Buttonwood Park. New Bedford, Massachusetts.
Which part of Texas is that in?
Right back.
That is beautiful right there. Wow.
Nice.
Jenna couldn't
Nice.
handle it anymore. She left.
It's not Louisiana, I can tell you that.
I tell you, Barry really creates some nice videos. He does. He flies great. Yep. And his channel is growing like crazy. I think he broke 800 subscribers. Congratulations, Barry.
Nice.
Yeah. You know, you watch the other people's videos and you get a lot of ideas for your own.
Yeah, that's pretty cool
Very
right
nice.
there.
Very nice, Barry.
And then we do. We got a little bit of. I think Marcus did a little bit second flying over the of course the Snake River Canyon.
Oh,
And
the Snake River! I love
I kind
those
of
videos.
started a little.
bit.
I kind of pulled in the middle, but yeah, this is
Drone pilots love to skip the
Well,
most
what the
crucial
hell,
steps,
man?
ignore the
On the
potential,
commercial.
Yeah,
and then obsess over getting.
Yeah.
there we go.
We'll see how long it takes here to get over the canyon.
And this is with the Mavic 3.
We're
This is
going
with the new
full
Mavic
reverse
3.
right now.
Oh, wow.
Didn't you have some sort of issue
It
with
is
the
obstacle
Mavic
avoidance.
3?
Hey,
Was negative
you know, nothing to worry about.
something?
You what's that? I'm sorry.
Wasn't there an issue with negative elevation on the Mavic 3? Some kind of heard some in passing.
I don't know. There, that is beautiful right there.
Hi, Alexis. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
That is with the new Mavic 3. I think this is Marcus' second flight with that.
Wow.
That's an amazing place to fly
Yeah.
right there.
I would love to fly there. It's on my list. That's one of my spots right there. I'll get out there one day.
That is really pretty.
The only thing is I'd hate to lose a drone to it.
Now you could just climb down that canyon there, Ray, and
Well, you didn't pay for it. I mean,
Kai, I like that thinking, Kai. Wow, look at that.
But can you imagine flying there? Really? Kudos, Marcus.
Yeah,
Really. You know I love your video.
That was FPV. Just zip through that canyon.
That's pretty cool.
We need to get together, I mean, in smaller groups or like, you know, you do, and then do collaborative content creation. You know, just a couple people get together and just work on a little project and we'll post it. And
Johnny, Marcus wants to know when we're coming to fly the canyon.
And I'll tell you, hey, this is just a little thing Kim Hoffbauer put together. This was over at the hotel. This is right where we stayed at. It was so
that's
easy
the
to
hotel
fly.
right there.
Yeah. Place it here. Ken put this together. Just a little short video. I thought I'd play a few minutes. I know that's the clock tower there.
Nice.
That was pretty to fly right there. And we was getting some wacky, signals and stuff there. I don't know if we had so many drones up, but everybody was,
I remember that.
was acting up. But anyway, it was a great location to fly.
That's the famous clock tower.
Yeah, that was.
That's not the famous clock tower. The famous clock tower is on the south side of Austin.
Oh, yeah.
Or the
Nice
end
one down there,
part.
too. Yeah.
Well, the one that UT shooting was at.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice video, Ken. Really. I'll be flying with Ken in a couple of weeks. I hate to tell you guys that.
Ken is back home at Florida, so yeah, he'll y'all will get to do some flying. I think he's officially off of work now.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I think, or Friday.
Yep.
So yeah, that was fun. We had a blast at the hotel, and I mean, we had a whole blast at Spin Up. It was fun.
Ken is such a nice
Hey,
guy.
Alexis, welcome in. I hadn't seen Alexis in a while. Who else is Ken? Yeah, Ken's in the house here. Art, welcome in. But yeah, guys, we want to thank y'all. We try to keep it right at an hour, and I know we appreciate y'all coming in, Jenna and Kai. It's always fun, and man, it goes fast. I know that. It seems like we prepare all week for the show, and man, and 60 minutes is gone, and it was a great show.
I know.
Thank you for the invite. That's like a rep head or something here. So.
You what? Oh yeah, there you go.
So if you have any closing statements or you want to promote anything, Jenna, go ahead. Feel free.
Here, Kai. So you don't get jealous. There you go. Look.
Oh, there you go. So we'll do this too.
You don't have to bend over as far.
No. I was going to have her drop some Miracle Grow on you. You know, maybe some grow back.
But no, y'all, it was a pleasure having you on, and we really do appreciate, and everybody in the chat. I think we had over 50 something people in, and hey, there's a lot of stuff to watch. Crowd. And of course tonight, you got Dobo will be on, you got Bill Thomas, Coast to Coast Drones. So yeah, get out there and watch and check your subscription. Sometimes YouTube unsubscribe you, and
I like that.
I like that hat.
Nothing like a woman in a cowboy hat.
No lie, Jenna, you got boots.
I was wondering if you were going to give me the boot or not, but I guess.
Oh, there you go. Look, swing it to the left there. You know.
Well, listen. I just got to say thank you to everybody in the chat. Really, we appreciate you coming in, watching our show. We had 2 great guests on tonight, and thank you, Jenna, and thank you, Kai. And just get out there, support each other, watch everybody's videos when you get a chance.
I mean, some of us have to fly these old drones like the Mavic Air 2S. I mean, some people would be getting new drones, Kai, right?
Yeah,
but get out there and fly for fun and fly safe.
Yeah. Y'all got any closing thoughts, Jenna?
And we'll see you next week.
Just that. Have a good time when you fly, and don't fly alone, but fly safe.
There you go. Kai?
Yep.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
That was fun. It was a hoot. And be out there, be safe out there.
All right, guys.
I'll see you guys next week from Florida.
Thanks.